Hello and welcome to Crooked House Gaming. Today we'll be focusing on the History Challenge. The History Challenge is a legacy-style challenge in The Sims that takes your Sims on a journey through history, starting with the Stone Age. There are a lot of rules to this challenge and I'll put links to them in the description box below. If this sounds like something that you're interested in, be sure to hit that like button. And if you're new here, welcome, and be sure to hit that subscribe button so you won't miss any episodes of this History Challenge. So let's make some Sims history. Pranav is working on tummy time with baby Elsi. Baby Elsi is very fussy right now. Pranav knows how important tummy time is for strengthening the baby's arms, legs, and neck. Pranav is quite a pro at helping the children with their skills, as he helped many of his and Ilsa's children with their skills. He knows all the signs to look for, and he does notice that baby Elsi is hungry. Lisa's not around. He is going to take care of feeding baby Elsi. Lisa's pretty exhausted after a full day of going to the Stone Goddess Temple, and she is going to bed. Well, what are you doing there? Well, I'm feeding baby Elsi. When your wife is not around, you might have to feed the baby, so you take a bladder. The merchant sells them. You fill it full of milk. You can carry it on your body, and it'll take your body heat. Oh, that's good to know. I can help out Lise. Yeah, she'd probably really appreciate it. Babies are really demanding of your time. Wow, I didn't know you knew so much about babies, Pranav. I raised the majority of the babies in this house. Not all of Ilsa's babies, but the ones that I fathered. I think if I get to Robert early and tell him all the things he needs to know, this house will run really smoothly after I go to the land of the dead. Isla is eating the remnants of the temple meal. Og has come in. So glad that you traveled here from the land of the dead. What's been going on here in the house while I've been in the land of the dead? Well, I went to the Boxhead family house and their house almost burnt down. I saved their house and I was able to convince them in exchange for saving their house, learn some of the Boxhead knowledge. I communed with the spirits and their energies course through my body. The energy of the Boxhead spirits coursing through my body felt amazing. Is communing with the spirits the same as getting magic coursing through my veins? Oh, no, not really. I really want to find out how to get magic coursing through my veins. And if getting spirits to possess me isn't what you meant, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Breaking my heart, but I'm gonna have to go to this Granite Falls place and find this hermit and ask them for the secret hidden knowledge. I can't believe that an ancestor of this family will not help me. What good are you? He's not any help. I'm going to bed. Maybe I'll get a vision from the land of dreams. When I wake up, I'm gonna head to Granite Falls. The map that I have from Flint. I will find that hermit if it's the last thing I do. There had been a discussion about having a kava party to introduce baby Elsi as the heir of the Symbolis family. Lise wanted to plan the event. Ilsa has not officially handed over the title of chiefess to Lise, so she cannot plan the kava party for her own daughter. Ilsa is going to do it, and Ilsa will be the host. She will invite Ada, Aurora. She'll invite Bea, who's the head of the Boxhead family. She'll invite Amber, who she just learned was her nephew Flint's wife, and they are the leader of that branch of the Symbolis family. She will invite Copper Kylson, who is the head of the Kylson family now. She will invite Danu. She will invite Sierra. She will invite Elsie. She will invite her son Flint. She'll invite Og. She will invite Ragnar. She'll invite Enmag. She'll invite Mari. She'll invite Flint, her nephew. She'll invite Enmag. It will be on the Symbolis land at 11 a.m. Pranav has work in about an hour. I didn't really get to sleep that long, or I better go make sure I'm fed. I don't want to starve to death while I'm fishing. I can't believe I slept through the night without the baby waking me up. I am really hungry. I'm gonna go eat something and then I'll go seeing if my baby needs to eat. Robert has also woken up hungry. He's going to check the larder to see if there's any food. There you are, Robert. I wanted to tell you that I asked my mother to have a kava party to announce Elsi as the heir. So tomorrow we're going to be having a kava party. I hope it doesn't rain because it always rains at our events. I've invited your mother and I would hate for her to travel in the rain. Are there any foods that you'd like me to cook for the kava party? I'm going to start preparing for the kava party today, so we have enough food to feed the guests. I can't just feed the guests grilled cheese. I'm not going to throw rocks at whatever you decide to cook, Lise. You're a great cook. I'm so excited. I've never been to a kava party. I don't even know what that is. We don't have that where I live. I can't believe you don't know what a kava party party is. I have to educate this boy for everything. Lisa is taking care of baby Elsie. Robert is in here watching the whole process. He never saw his mother take care of his baby brother. This is fascinating to him. Well, I'm glad we still have the kava bowl. I was able to save that from the volcanic eruption. It's been so long since we have a kava party. I don't remember how to host one. Robert is running around inspecting the grounds to make sure that nobody has invaded. He is also coming out here to work on his fighting skill. I've heard stories that when people have parties that highwaymen invade and try to steal all of the jewelry off of the guests. Better work on my guard skills. In case that happens, I can fight them off. We did have a rocking chair in the nursery, but I found out that rocking chairs were not invented till the 1780s, so we removed the rocking chair and put a chair that is more suitable for the Middle Ages. While Lise is hungry again, she is going to work on tummy time with baby Elsie to make sure that her child has the best possible skill for when she has to grow up. Pranav has returned from work, and his boss was so impressed with his fishing skills today that he earned a raise. So he's going to be making another 10 simoleons per hour for a grand total of 108 simoleons a day. That's so sweet. The boss saw that I was working extra hard for my age, and he gave me a raise. Queenie is unhappy, and it says she's starving, even though there's all this food around here on the ground. Ilsa is wondering if food on the ground has grown moldy. She's scattering some fresh feed. Can't let this feed go to waste, though. Maybe the chicks will eat it. I'll eat the food, chicks. Now that all my boys are gone, who's going to take care of this coop? I think Pranav taught Haas how to take care of the animals. Why isn't he out here taking care of them? I guess if you want it done right, you gotta do it yourself. Been a while, but I think I still recall how to clean. Even though I got that raise and the boss is impressed with my job performance, I really need to get more in shape. I'm gonna work on my swimming. Robert, I have to see to my own needs. Could you work with baby Elsie on her skills? But I don't know what to do with babies. Don't leave me alone with this baby. I could probably play with you. Here, I have this ring. I'll make it run like a horse. This is the ring horse, baby Elsie. It comes from the city to save the princess from the monsters. It's a very powerful horse. Doesn't have to worry about people chopping off his legs because it doesn't have any legs. Elsie is wondering why it's not yellow. Isla has woken up. I have to see to my needs before I decide to head out to Granite Falls. I slept so late. I think Granite Falls is really far away. I have to eat something too. I don't know if I should head out now, wait for tomorrow. I don't want to be traveling in the dark. It's now or never. If I don't leave now, I'm not going to leave till tomorrow, and that's another day I'll have wasted not going to Granite Falls. Isla was able to convince the merchant to bring her to Granite Falls. He dropped her off at this campsite that has a very old skin tent. There is absolutely nothing out here. Why would anyone want to come here? I have to sleep in that tonight? I am not sleeping in that. That's disgusting. I'm gonna look around and see if that hermit's around. The sooner I find this hermit, the sooner I'll be able to get out of this bug-infested place. There is absolutely nobody around. What if it's signs? Here's where the hermit is. What is this monstrous thing? She has found the nature spirit statue. This is the most bizarre thing I've ever seen. It's an animal wearing a hat. Who on earth would carve such an ugly-looking thing? I don't even know what that thing is supposed to be. There does appear to be someone off in the distance. Taya, my goodness, I know you. I'm looking for the hermit of Granite Falls. Do you know where this hermit lives? Grandmother's notes told me that he is the king of all knowledge for herbalism. I don't even know what you're talking about. I was out here looking for animals. I didn't know there was an herbal teacher. I'm sorry I can't help you, Isla. I really wish I'd packed some food. There's no vendors or anything. It's so cold I didn't pack any coats. Why did you come out here if you weren't very prepared? Isla is freezing to death because she didn't pack anything warm. This place is cursed. Why am I turning blue? If I got cursed coming here, I am gonna find those cursors and I'm gonna curse them. You just gotta put on some warm clothes. I'm sure there's warm clothes in the hut over there. It's springtime and it's starting to snow. Isla has never seen snow before. Place is horrible. There's white frozen stuff falling from the sky. The girl that could help me is gone. She said there might be something warm in that hut over there. Looks like they might have something I can wear. Bugs, there's bugs in these clothes. Place is horrible. I think this is the punishment for all those years that I yelled at grandma. Either that or I have to go through all these trials to find this hermit. Well, there is a map here. Perhaps I can compare it to grandmother's map and find the hermit. Isla has compared her map to the map that was on the hut wall, and it has brought her out to a rather large forest. Map doesn't make any sense. How does anyone travel around where there aren't any roads? Maybe there's another map on this building. This looks like a potty. Well, this is disgusting. Place is full of bugs. All right, go past this tree and go straight ahead. Grandmother's map is pretty detailed. She even drew flower bushes on this map. This is a crazy amount of detail. Run straight and run past this other plant, and there'll be a... Oh, this looks like it doesn't belong in a forest. Hermit, are you in here? This cave is pretty deep. Exploring the brambles surrounded by thickets and thorns, in danger most assured, Isla left with only one decision: step forward or retreat from adventure. I am not going back. Cave is so deep. Why are there thorns and thickets in this cave? After several minutes of hacking furiously through the brush with a random stick that she found, a large web is blocking Isla's way. One would prefer that the web is not paired with a spider. She swings her stick and breaks the web and continues on forward. Isla feels she is on the verge of finding something special, something to make this all worthwhile, but quickly tiring. Should Isla take a nap? No, she's going to continue going forward. Isla has navigated foiling foliage to discover a sacred cove in the midst of the forest, and a cove containing a mysterious sim. I didn't read Grandmother's notes closely enough, but it does look like she drew this on her map. Grandmother said there's a hovel around here, so let me look around this clearing. Why on earth would Grandmother come out here? Guess you gotta be a little strange to have secret knowledge. Maybe the hermit is hiding from the persecutors that would kill them for having the secret knowledge. Well, they most definitely must know magic. She did find a house. Walking around the side of the house, she did find an old man. Hello, sir. My name is Isla Symbilis. Oh, Symbilis. I knew a Isle Symbilis. Are you related to her? She used to come here for herbal knowledge. Hey, are you looking for herbal knowledge too? I would give a golden llama if you could teach me magic. I'm sorry, Isla. I don't know magic. I only have the knowledge of plants for healing. I could teach you that. I need to know how to curse the cursors and keep vampires away from my family. I do know that garlic keeps vampires away. What on earth is that smelly stuff you're cooking? This is a bug repelling potion. Oh wait, you know some goopy concoction that will keep bugs away? Oh yeah, I would happily learn that. These bugs have been attacking me nonstop since I arrived. I would happily teach you how to make this. I wish I had brought my book. I could have written this all down. You threw the jar on the ground. Okay, let me drink this. Don't drink that. Don't drink that. Oh no. Whatever that was that I drank, I feel very inspired. As nice as your little hovel is, I think coming out here all the time I want to learn from you would be the death of me. Can I convince you to come visit me? It doesn't rain very much there except for when we're having parties. It's much nicer and much warmer. I could pay you for your services. My family's pretty rich. No amount of money can give you the knowledge that I have. Yeah, but money would help you build a better house. In return for the money I give you, you could provide me knowledge. And we don't have a lot of bugs where I live. Oh, those bugs are back. How do you live here? I told you I have bug repellent lotion. Keeps them all away. I like it here. A lot of people don't bother me. They don't know how to get through the cave. They usually stop at that big spider web. You don't know how much time it took me to train those spiders to make those spider web in that exact spot. She does see a plate full of food on the ground, and she's gonna grab something to eat. She's pretty hungry. This house is pretty nice. Isn't bad for a house made out of wood. There's a lot of objects in here, and there's drawings. She has nicer food serving items than we have at our house. Maybe I shouldn't judge a house by its shingles. I could even live in a house like this. Actually warmer than our stone house. I wonder why our house is made out of stone. I traveled so far. I can't just sit in this house. I have to get the knowledge from this hermit. I can't stay here all night. Please tell me your herbal ways. What do I do to do the magic of plants? You need bugs and plants. So go out there and gather bugs and plants, and then when you bring them here, I'll tell you what each bug and plant does, and then I can tell you if I have a recipe for the bug you found and the plant you found. You can look around my land. You better do it before it becomes night. It's going to be hard to find those plants. I don't want to dig around in the bushes for plants and bugs. I should ask him if he knows how to get magic coursing through my veins before I go off and look for these bugs and plants. I was told by the spirit of my ancestors that in order to learn magic, I have to have magic coursing through my veins. Do you know anything about how to get magic coursing through my veins? That knowledge would be the most treasured knowledge for me. I don't know anything about magic coursing through your veins. I suppose I'll go look for your stinky bug. Bugs that are biting me, I can't catch them. They're too wily. I'm not seeing any plants, but this rock has rocks growing out of it. This looks pretty magical. If I hit it hard enough, maybe it'll break. Maybe I can bring this back to that man and he'll certainly know how to do something with this. That rock wasn't even solid. It was hollow and had a map inside. It's written in a language I don't even understand. Such a waste of my time coming out here. Can't believe that grandmother traveled here. There don't appear to be any bugs or plants out here. I can't see anything. It is so dark here. I'm gonna see if I can find my way back. Isla made her way through the cave and she found her way back to her lodging area. There appears to be a red-haired lady. She has the look of a boxhead. Are you a boxhead? Why, yes, I am a boxhead. My name is Flama. What are you doing out here? You look like a Symbilis. I am a Symbilis. I came out here looking for secret knowledge. I know a little bit of secret knowledge. Herbalism? There's a hermit in a cave. You can go talk to him about herbalism. I actually came out here to learn some more herbal recipes from him. Would you like to go with me to meet him? As much as the grand adventure would be to go back through that cave, I've already seen him and he wasn't very much help. He didn't have any information on how to curse cursors. Magic is no game. It can get you killed. I know magic's no game. The authorities can drown you or burn you, but you wouldn't turn me into the authorities, would you, Flamma Boxhead? No, I wouldn't turn in a sister of knowledge. They try to kill people just for knowing herbal and healing knowledge. I would never turn you into the authority. I really have to figure out how to get magic coursing through my veins. I heard of a place near a waterfall way out to the north and to the east. There's a magical portal there. You should travel there and see if it's true. A magical portal near waterfall to the north and the east? No one ever told me about this. Those boxhead spirits didn't even tell me about this. How did this Flamma girl know something that her boxhead ancestor didn't know? Let me look around for these bugs that hermit wants me to find. There's some rather large bugs over here. Wonder if he knows how to do anything with these bugs. She did find some beetles, but the plants appear to be out of season. There's a girl over here. Maybe she'll have knowledge on how to find plants. Hi, my name is Isla Symbilis. I just came from the hermit and I'm looking for bugs and plants that he told me to find so he could teach me some of his herbalism. Well, I'm out here looking for a man. Have you seen any men out here? No, I've only seen these bugs and a whole lot of women. Well, you're pretty attractive. I'd go back to a tent with you. Would you be willing to do that? That's stinky. I'm looking for herbs and plants and bugs and magic. I am not looking to jump in a sack with you and cuddle up like you make babies. Go away. Nobody here is helpful. I can't see my hand in front of my face. I wonder if this is the way back to the campsite. I am so exhausted. This is probably the most activity that Isla has ever seen in her entire life. She has never been in a forest or any wild place. She was able to make it back to the campsite and she is sleeping in the skin tent. Another thing she has never done in her life. Sleeping that skin building wasn't so bad, but I am feeling pretty miserable and pretty hungry. Where do you go to the bathroom around here? Wonder if there's a stone hut like there was near where the hermit lived. I think I saw one over near that monstrosity of a statue. I hope there aren't bugs in this one. I'm so hungry. I didn't bring any food. Wonder if there's anything to drink. At least there's water here I can drink. I'll wash my hands. I should probably head home. Maybe I can find something on the way to eat. Then I'll learn magic and I'll curse all the people that were here and who were not helpful, except for that hermit. He was pretty helpful in his own way. I just wish I had the things that he wanted and he could have taught me herbal recipes, but I think I'll head back. I'm sure I'll meet the merchant on the way. Isla was able to find the merchant and she has returned to the Symbilis homestead. I am so hungry I could even eat those horrible mushroom steaks that father made. Can't believe I went all the way to Granite Falls and wasn't able to learn anything. But that boxhead girl gave me possible information. I would be interested in checking out that place to the north and the east near the waterfall. No one in my family has ever mentioned a place like that. This is so difficult to find magic. Why are they making it so hard to find magic? I know that it's forbidden, but it should be easier to learn things in this day and age. It's not like we're in the Stone Age. I will find out how to curse the curses and I will learn magic. I'm Isla Symbilis and I always get my way. And I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you so much for stopping by our Cricket House. If you like what you saw, be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you want to follow the Symbilis family on their journey through the Middle Ages. It really helps us out. Have a great week. See you soon.